It helps thinking about those past experiences, and I have figured quite a lot. Hello! I think one of the most difficult things in today's world is to follow your gut, or to follow your gut feeling, maybe should I say, because all the services tech is giving us are really meant to occupy us and to steal our attention and to mask somehow our gut feeling. And I have experienced it in my life. The camera with which I'm filming right now, it's a camera I had already 6 years ago. I had it and I sold it. And I sold it because the news, the reviews, YouTube was masking my gut feeling. My gut feeling, which was that this is the best camera for my needs, for vlogging, because it has tremendous stabilization, but also for black and white photography, because I love black and white photography. This is the kind of photos I'm taking of my family, of our trips, of our day-to-day life. Why black and white? Well, there's a reason to that also, black and white, because how I see the world, I see it in color, and so I want my photographs to be somehow different from what I see. My memories are in color, and so I want my photos to be in black and white. And besides that, of course, I like the aesthetic. I like the fact that when you make black and white photos, you don't care really about the colors. You rather care about composition, about light and shadows, about such things that normally when we have our colorful vision, we don't pay so much attention to that, because our processing power, of course, is finite, and if we process colors and shapes and shades, it leaves us less processing power for light, contrast, shadow, and composition. And so it was difficult for me to listen to my gut feeling and to leave this camera as my main camera. And I went on a years-long research looking for the best setup I could find. And actually, every so often, my thoughts came back to this camera. And I thought, yeah, but this camera was nice. This camera was okay. And so today it's very difficult to listen to your gut feeling. I'm very happy that during the last 2 weeks I was sick and ill. Therefore I had lots of time to think, or to do nothing really, to be bored, to stay in the bed. And it helps take good decisions. It helps thinking about those past experiences. And I have figured quite a lot during those 2 weeks. Mainly that this camera ticks all the boxes a camera needs to tick for me. Too bad that the company will probably not continue making those cameras, but hey, we'll see in the future. But also I have figured a lot about my productivity stack, what I will be using in the future to be productive and to have enough mental bandwidth to listen to my gut feeling and to reflect on my experience, on what happens, and to push slowly my life towards my goals. And today's tech landscape is making it really, really difficult to reflect during our days, to arrange knowledge in our heads, because every time you have a fraction of time that you would normally spend on reflecting, on thinking, on watching the leaves on the trees move. You're looking at a smartphone, and if you're not looking at a smartphone, you're listening to music. If you're not listening to music, you're listening to podcasts, and if you're not listening to podcasts, you're listening to audiobooks, and if you're not listening to audiobooks, you are reading Kindle books, and if you're not doing that, you get the idea. Earlier, before 2004, if you had your life experiences that were yours, you had the opportunity to draw conclusions and to build your experience, and today you have to actively struggle to be able to draw those conclusions and to actually build your experience, which is crazy. And if you're not doing that, if you're not ruthless, if you're not actively making time in order to have those reflection moments and building your life experience, well, you are making all over the same mistakes again and again. And if you don't believe me, look around you. Amongst people who are really very addicted to their smartphones, how you can spot patterns in their lives. Patterns that normally would not be patterns. Normally it would be somehow, a building of experience. They would make better decisions with time. And those people who are really, really addicted to their devices are following the same patterns. And humanity would not be so successful on Earth if it was not able to draw conclusions, to reflect, and to build upon the knowledge of past generations, people who died a long time ago. And so, please, if you want to remain human, listen to your gut and make actively time in your days, in your weeks, in your months to build this personal experience and to actually get better at life choices. There is also one other thing I have not mentioned in this episode actually. It's that besides the camera, of course, I reminded myself of how I used to vlog on my old Polish vlog channel a long time ago. And actually there was a vlog style that I think I will repeat here, and I will see how it will go views-wise, because I also came to the conclusion that it was a very original and nice style of vlogging. A lot of people tell today that vlogging is over, vlogging is not working anymore on YouTube. And you know what I'm doing? I'm watching Casey, the old Casey's vlog, in chronological order, because why not? Sometimes you make pizza even if you're on keto. Write in the comments in which scenarios it is possible. And just on a side note, before I forget, if you ever want to have a camera for vlogging, choose a Micro Four Thirds camera. Don't choose APS-C, don't choose full frame. Micro Four Thirds. And if you want to film excellent cinematic B-roll without stabilizing in post-production the footage or without a gimbal, choose Olympus. The camera I'm using right now, it's an Olympus Pen F. Please tell me, how is the stabilization? Ladies back. No. Thank you for your time and see you in the next one.